Now, you could use a scissors or a razor blade, but you want to cut a circle out in this thing. And an easy way I think to do it is, you could do it with just using the scissors and just using your eye and judging it. But if you want to make a perfect circle, what I'm doing is I'm getting that push pin, and I'm pushing the pointy part through a knot in this string here, and then I just put that like that. So this way I could make a perfect circle using the string. Either you use a permanent marker and draw the circle, or I'm just going to use a razor blade and cut a perfect circle. Do it that way. So definitely get an adult to do this. The string could be any length, but the bigger the circle, the better your parachute will be. So that's it. I'm just going to cut a circle. You see how I'm doing this? It doesn't have to be perfect, as long as it's pretty close. And I'll show you step by step how we're going to finish up making this parachute. Alright, pull out the pin. Alright, to make a couple parachutes. So I will show you the next step. Okay, so the next step is you're going to cut 8 pieces of string. 8 pieces of string. I usually make it around the diameter of my parachute, little bigger, okay? You're going to cut 8 pieces. Boom, through the magic, we got 8 pieces, okay? Then you're going to get your pieces and you're going to place them like so. Actually, you're going to put the string real close to the edge. More like that. See how that is? Because you're going to tape it. But you're going to evenly divide 8 pieces of string around your pie. So whatever that takes. I'm doing this real quick for you all, just so you get the idea. Basically, that's it. All right. If it's a clock, I guess it would be like 1, whatever, evenly divided around. 1, 3, 6, 9, evenly divided around. But here's the important part. When you're going to put your tape on, it's very important that the sticky part doesn't overlap the edge of the parachute. In other words, I was very careful to make sure that the sticky part of the tape didn't go over the plastic, because I've done that before and the parachute gets all stuck together and it don't work. So take a couple extra minutes to make sure that you don't get any of the adhesive overlapping the plastic. You can put it behind. With these parachute, you could put it behind the plastic, but you can't overlap it. And there's always margin for a little bit of error here. Things don't have to be perfect. If they are perfect, terrific, because it'll work a little better. But they don't have to be perfect. Okay, I talked about making the strings evenly around, and I guess that's important if you want to do it right. So here's a clock, okay? 12, 6, 3, 9. You're going to put one string at 1:12, then you're going to put the next string at 1:30, Then you're going to put the next string at 3, and then the next string at 4:30, the next string at 6, the next string at 7:30, the next string at 9, the next string at 10:30, and the next string at 12. That will give you 8 strings evenly divided among your parachute. Okay. This, I just eyeballed it. I just looked at it and sort of guessed. You could do that. I mean, you don't have to be exact with this kind of stuff. All right, so here's the next. Remember I told you none of the adhesive sticky parts on the outside of the plastic, because it'll make the plastic stick and your parachute won't work. All right, so here's the next part. You just pull it up like this, and you pull all the strings together, and then you're going to put your army guy or your Halloween decoration, or here's my friend's birthday today. I'll use this for now. Just so you get the idea. You just push her on through and tie a knot. Simple as that. Okay? Or you could secure it with tape. But here's an important thing. When you go to fold it up, I just try to fold it in half and then wrap the string around it a few times and then hold it like, put your figurine, your army guy, my birthday candle, like that. Everything loose so that when you throw it, it all comes apart and you get a parachute. So if I can get somebody to hold my phone, I'll show you what it looks like. Having fun yet? Okay. So, as I told you guys prior, this is my Halloween decoration, and that's the birthday candle. We'll do Halloween decoration first. Sort of just fold it in half. Make sure none of your string's tangled. And then wrap the string around, I don't know, it's very loosely, 3 or 4 times, 2 or 3 times, because you want it to come apart when you toss it in the air. So I'm just going to toss this. I'm not very good at tossing, as high as I can, kind of, and we'll see if it works or not. Ready? 1, 2, 3. All right. And this is that birthday candle. This is light. I'm not going to be able to loft this high at all. How about that? It worked even better. Very good. Thanks for watching my parachute video. I have a couple how-to videos that I think a lot of young people may be interested in, like Rubik's Cube and stuff like that. I try to simplify it. But just real quick, I'm trying to plug my friend here. He's a professional umpire. He gets paid. He does mostly Little League, but he has done minor baseball. And he's got his own little shtick. And I'm going to put that in the description down in there below. So if you're interested, maybe I'll put another one of my how-to videos in there. Please enjoy. You ought to watch this. It's genuinely funny. He's a funny guy. He's got a personality just like me. Okay? He likes dogs too. So that's important.